welcome. I hope you're doing well, better than well. Hope the week is treating you nicely. In fact, let me say that a little bit better. Welcome. There was a cat that just walked by the window and she's carrying. So maybe somebody watching is expecting, or if not a child, perhaps pregnant with possibilities, something like that. But I just thought that that was something because she just stopped and kind of looked in the window and sat and rested. Took a little break and then kept walking. So we have exposed truths. Be honest with yourself and others. Face reality. Authentic self. Okay. And then we have that came out with it. You're not dead yet, so stop acting like it. I almost was tempted to put it back because it kind of went to the side, but I thought, well, maybe this is part of that message. So it's not over for you. Don't lay down your sword. I don't want to say that. Like, but don't just give up, pretty much. Don't give up because expose truths. Just being honest with yourself and facing reality doesn't mean that it would be over for you as well, is what I'm getting from that. Okay. With backfire showing up next, spirits flowing here. This to me means, it can mean many things, but I'm taking it as in you maybe being afraid that exposing your authentic self would mean a backlash of some sort. Like it would be over for you if you express who you are. So basically having to live a fake life or live a fake existence in order to keep things afloat or keep things going. So let's see. This could be a story or a storyline or experience that applies to many people right now, but in different ways. Like, for instance, somebody could be afraid of showing who they truly are and what they want out of life because it would rock the boat. And it would mean upending their home or their job, or, they would lose friends or something like that. Or it could be if you were your true authentic self, you could be afraid to risk your, how you're seen by the divine. If you would risk losing that relationship if you show who you truly are. But just remember, the divine made you. And if who you are authentically isn't hurting anyone, is not intentionally harming anyone, you're just being your true self, the divine is never going to shun you for that. You understand what the divine created, why that would go against. In fact, the divine encourages you to be more of what he created. What's this? Archangel Michael, beautiful. Is there too. Yes, Archangel Michael protects, but gives encouragement, shines a light on things for you to see, gives you self-encouragement to step up, to be who you are without fear, is what I'm getting from this. And right after backfire. So maybe if you are literally afraid to speak up because you are afraid for your life, for instance, maybe you are an activist, then Spirit saying, Archangel Michael, you're just being true. You're speaking up 9 times out of 10 on things on behalf of the world, humanity, love, etc. You got protection. You don't have to worry, okay? You know what? Oh, this might be a message from Archangel Michael. You think you can handle me, you can't even handle yourself. So I don't think that's directed to you. I think that's whoever is like maybe coming up against you. You know, this could be the government, this could be a school, this could be friends, whatever. You think you can handle me, you can't even handle yourself. I think this also means you aren't even living your life according to how you should live it. You're not minding your business. So how are you going to judge me for what I do? Pretty much. You're living a fake life. Don't encourage me to be, to live a fake life as well. Wow. And then we have last, they felt you leave before you knew you left. Wow. Again, this applies to so many people in so many ways. They could have felt you leaving the organization before you even knew you were going to leave. Like there were telltale signs that you were dissatisfied, you didn't agree with the rules, the policies, and then, they sensed it, but you didn't know you were going to make that decision. That's, wow, this is such a message. I don't even know which deck to, I'm going to be honest. I don't know where to go. Yeah, charm is a weapon. Let those wielding it be ever aware. So you could be very charming, and it could be something that is very strongly felt without you realizing it. So be aware, meaning like, I guess you don't want what's the word? Unwelcome suitors or unwelcome attention. You don't want to draw the wrong attention. So understand your beauty maybe, or your style, or your charisma, and maybe like, hold back in certain situations where there might be people. Maybe you speak at functions. Maybe you're a singer, a performer. But maybe just like in public, just be mindful of not overly don't be a heartbreaker. I don't know, but you get my point. Just mind how you come off, I guess. Like try to be as professional as possible, but then there's some circumstances where you just are who you are and you can't help that. And we are saying be authentically you, but I guess Spirit's saying, yes, be you, but also be mindful you don't want unwelcome attention. So maybe if someone is like giving you unwanted attention, be prepared for those moments and think ahead of how you'll deal with it so that things don't get awkward or uncomfortable. Okay. This is a different reading, but I love it. I'm here for it. Who wants cookie cutter, right? All right, go straight to tarot. The world. And it came out twice, so it's showing up. And the Empress at the split, excuse me. So Empress, you are graduating, up-leveling, moving into a different phase of life, if you will. Maybe into Empress, that is your up-leveling. Maybe you were in pre-Empress mode and you're moving into this. And an Empress knows who she is, lives authentically and boldly, is just herself, confidently. So that's what you are. That's what you are asked to fully embody. Or this is confirming that you are doing the right thing by embodying it, even if that means coming up against backlash. That's what I'm getting. And you know what? The world made me think of the World Cup, which is going on right now. And with a lot of controversy was surrounding it, leading up to it, things not being done right, things being, injustice, which is not new with the World Cup. No matter how you slice it, there's been, a history of that. But even throughout that, the beauty, you can't take you can't take it away from the people that make up all these countries, all these the way they're beautifully competing, not being nasty with each other. I mean, from what I've seen anyway, I could have missed a few games where that went on, but from what I'm seeing, things seem to be a little bit more just, a little bit more fair. Again, I could be missing something and I'm not in the news, but I've been catching a few games and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And how a lot of us represent, whether we know it or not, a lot of these teams. I know for me, I'm connected to not just, Ghana, Congo, a lot of the African teams, of course, but also Norway, England. There's a lot of teams, and you may not even know that, depending on who you are, that there could be a team out there that you're rooting against and you can have some connection to them. But then I'm rooting against some of them that, not rooting against, but there are some that I'm not feeling as much linkage to, even if I am, linked to them ancestrally. It's like I still don't feel like I want you to win over Japan, for instance, or I have no connection to Japan, but I want Japan to win, or I want Germany to win, that kind of thing. So just thought I would bring that up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the global, and I do encourage people to not only root for, I hope people get out of that. I hope that they feel spiritually moved when they watch these games, to not only support the country they live in. That would be so limiting, so narrow. So yeah, okay, Spirit. I don't want to do a reading on the games. Why did I get off on that tangent? But what were we talking about? What am I drawing? You living authentically against maybe some odds or some challenges, or people who want you to stay in a box, pretty much. I'll take it. I don't know. Should I put it in this order? Okay. I'll put it in the order as it came out. It just kind of 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to slide them across. We have the 5 of Wands. It's like a struggle. I see all of these people maybe struggling or fighting over something, 5 of Wands. Then the 4 of Wands. Maybe fighting over a foundation, a house, stability, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. What does this have to do with your confidence is what I'm trying to put this on. Okay. So you struggling with this 5 of Wands for your own freedom to be you, fighting that pushback. So maybe you already went through this, where there was backlash against you being authentically you, is what I'm getting. It was a struggle. And then 4 of Wands, you stabilized your self, your foundation. I'm thinking of like your chakra, your root chakra. I think that's what happened here. And your solar plexus is your confidence. So wherever you became more aligned. With this 4 of Wands, I'm seeing you be more aligned. And then the Ace of Pentacles. This opens up doors for you, opportunities. Yes, this opens up opportunities for you doing this. This journey has led you to be able to embody who you need to be with this opportunity. Because if this came in before you went through this, I don't think you would have governed it properly. I don't think that you would have handled it the right way. Things would have come at you unexpectedly, and without this experience, you may have lost your opportunity. So this was really best for you to go through this, is what I'm getting. Okay, wow. All right, what did you have to heal in order for you to go to get to this? I think you're on the other side where you're confident and you are embodying your authentic self. Okay. If I could just get these cards out. Awkward. Okay. I should have them out already. What I do is shuffle them and put them back in these little skinny boxes. I need to keep them out after I shuffle them. Some of them I keep out, but some I don't. Like you really needed that. TMI. Okay. Just another one or a few, just to give it some fresher energy, on the spot energy. Oh, 3 again, coming out. Okay, let me spread them apart like I did. All right, wow, not bad. We have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. Oh, I remembered. Don't seek anyone's approval. Wow. That's your main message. Be who you are, regardless of what others want you to be. 4:44 on the clock. That protection from Archangel Michael came up. Wow. And the flower, be honest with yourself, that also came out. In the first message, it said, be honest with yourself. Did I put them all back? I did. Yeah. But anyway, you remember, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself. And then last feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. And that's coming right under the Ace of Pentacles. That opportunity that comes in, those doors opening are going to allow you to slow down and celebrate yourself, maybe indulge in some luxuries that you have not been able to in the past. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love it. And with this flower, I see this as you blossoming into who you are when you became honest with yourself. Okay. Well, let's get one message from Archangel Michael, since it's only right that we show some respect. Showing up like he is in this reading and also in your everyday. Let's see any messages, words of wisdom. Quick. Temptation. Okay. You are being tempted by the allure of something that may not serve your highest good. Before you act, ask yourself, does this align with my truth? Truth has come up again and again. Honest with yourself, who you truly are. So I'm getting, don't be tempted by the allure to go back into that box, even if it makes others comfortable. The divine is saying, be who you truly are. Archangel Michael is saying, be truly who you are. Always go back to asking yourself, does this way of being align with my truth? Beautiful reading. And with that, I shall see you in the next one.